one comes from, the January meeting, it's the organizational here, meeting, and then the next, second one will be last month. So, for January organizational meeting, we had enough people for a quorum. Lisa was here, Fanny was here, Fred was here, Kathy was here, Terry Ellis was here, I was here, Nick, Scott, and Mike were all present. Good enough. Scott made a motion to appoint Fred as president, Tammy seconded, motion passed unanimously. And Tammy made a motion to appoint me as vice president, and Lisa seconded, passed unanimously. Nick made a motion to appoint Mike Funkhouse as secretary, Fred seconded, that passed. Fred made a motion to appoint Tammy as treasurer, Mike Funkhouse as seconded, passed unanimously. And I made a motion to appoint Scott Crockett as the agricultural chairman, managing tree cuttings and that sort of thing. And Tammy seconded, passed unanimously. Mike motion to adjourn 0-1, I seconded, that one passed unanimously. January. And in February, I was here, Tammy was here, Nick was here, Kathy Boyd was here, Lisa was here, Gary Ellis was here, Mr. Funkhouse was here, Scott was here. Richard Gardner on his board, Fred Powell was absent also.
That's a members.
Sharon was here. And I made a motion to accept Fred's resignation, Mike seconded, passed unanimously. Scott made a motion to appoint me as president,
The meeting.
Mike seconded, passed unanimously. I made a motion to move Lisa, to vice president.
What?
Mike seconded, passed unanimously. Lisa made a motion to appoint Andrea Winkleman as director at large. Kathy seconded, passed unanimously. We talked about Airbnb, and then pitfalls that went with that.
Yeah.
We briefly talked about the entry lights. We agreed to get quotes from O'Gallagher Electric, which I have. Lisa made a motion to get mulch and trim trees. Lisa took care of the mulch. We have trees trimmed around the pool for $350. Done. Lisa made a motion to adjourn at 7:44. Kathy seconded. Motion passed unanimously. And, excuse me, as a side note, we were looking for volunteers to help with the palm trees out front. We'll talk about that more in just a couple of minutes.
A question on that real quick. I did bring up the question last month about the movement of persons and places on the board.
If you would hold for one moment, let me see something out of the way.
Sure.
Last month we did this, we're gonna do this again this month. We would like to all get along and not have disputes and arguments, and in an effort to get there, residents will get the opportunity to speak after the board meeting. The board's gonna get its business done first. If we can't operate that way, we'll adjourn the meeting. Go ahead.
Yes, the Florida Statute 720, which we all are governed here with our documents, it allows for the members at a board meeting to interact with the meeting as an integral part of the meeting. We don't vote, but we're allowed to ask questions and be an integral part of the meeting.
But you need to wait and get.
It doesn't say until the end, it says we can be. See, you didn't let me finish. See, that you said we're gonna get along, so I wasn't finished speaking yet. So, is that okay that I finish the question that I'm asking before you try to answer it, before hearing the whole thing?
I wasn't gonna try to answer it. You can ask, but after this question, it will be wait to be recognized.
I did, I put my hand up and you recognized me. Did you not?
Continue.
No, I just want to make sure that I didn't see something. I went like this and you recognized me. I didn't start speaking.
I don't recall recognizing you, but maybe we have a misunderstanding.
We can go to the tape.
I don't.
Okay, so, no, that was so silly. When I thought I put my hand up and I was recognized.
Just tell them what you need to say.
Right, that we're allowed to ask questions and stuff, and we don't have to wait until the end.
If it's on the agenda, once it's first and second, then you guys will have an opportunity.
Right, and we're not
3
talking
minutes
about
to
making
say
a
something.
decision, we're just asking about input and questions and things like that, okay?
After it's first and second, if it's on the agenda.
Okay,
You will have a chance after that. If it's not on the agenda, then
And where are you getting that information that we're not allowed to speak on the non-agenda related topic at a board meeting?
I
Where-
didn't say you couldn't, I said you had to wait until. the
And
meeting
where-
was
where-
finished.
and
That's on
Mike-
open forum at the end of the meeting.
Right,
I
but,
don't have the Florida statute with me, but I'll be glad to send it.
okay, okay, sure.
So are you done, Jim, or did you have something?
No, no, that was just a question, you know.
Okay, so,
All right, so can I continue?
go ahead.
Thank you. With the movement of people and places, we had the vice president here and we moved some other places. Now, I did bring up the question on, since Fred was not here as president and he resigned and you took the spot of president, I did ask, and your answer was that you became president because you were vice president. Okay, well, you were vice president, you acted as the president in that meeting. We did not have anyone appoint you to the point of president.
I just read you the minutes.
Well, I recorded the minutes, and that never happened.
Well, that's the way it's written. I didn't write them. I don't care.
I took the minutes.
Well, that's okay, I was here, and I can tell you that's what happened. And I also sent an email about this exact thing. So, my concern is how that got onto the minutes after my email addressing exactly that. And this verbiage came on when that did not in fact happen.
You were making the minutes, Sharon.
Yeah, that's not what is down is the way I recall it. So if I remember correctly, at that meeting, I think you brought that up. So then we made a motion in a second.
There was no motion, he was acting as president. He was not appointed to president, he was acting as the president, as the vice president. Well, I did send you an email about it, and I didn't get a response, and now I see this on the minutes. And, I mean, I did watch the recording several times, and didn't see that either. So, kind of wondering how that got in, if that didn't,
Well, I remember seconding the motion.
you didn't accept you didn't second the motion to make him president.
Scott nominated, made the motion, and I seconded it.
No.
Well, then, you didn't take it, right?
Oh, no, there's only one way to tape it, and that's record. My question, well, so is mine, and my question was, hey, hold on, Mike, how did you become president? And he becomes president solely because he was vice president, and he becomes then president. That was his answer. Now, I questioned that. I sent an email.
That's why afterwards, when you said that at the meeting, and that's when that was first seconded, that you became president.
That was not brought up
Okay,
during the
you know
meeting,
what?
okay?
If this is gonna be such a big issue, you guys do that tonight again?
Okay, I nominate Mike to be president.
All right, and someone seconds it, right?
All in favor?
All in favor, aye.
All right, cool, here we go. All right, cool, great, hey,
Such anger,
I know, for bylaws, for our own governing documents.
anger for
So,
bylaws,
Sharon, you want to give us the treasurer's report?
Absolutely.
such anger.
Okay, this is as of February 29th. In your operating account, you have $20,202.78. In your reserve account, you have $34,021.32.
Okay,
It's,
let me sort the others and that's what we're doing. All right,
And then we still need to approve the minutes.
motion to approve.
Is it both of them, or?
I do and I want.
All in favor? That's done. All right. We want to deal with old business first. I got it. It's listed as new business, it's sort of old, but we're gonna go with it.
Okay,
We got a request from Bruce to get rid of a tree in the common area on Driftwood. And he also was complaining about one of the neighbors on Driftwood's house, hedge type stuff like that. So we sent him a letter and asked him to clean up the hedge. Scott's gonna get with me and we're gonna take care of that tree that's on, between his house and Bruce's house. That should be in the thing. And that's covering that. So let's get on to the older stuff so we can move on and get out of here.
real quick, but you're not removing the tree? Or is this just like for a trim?
There's one dead branch, I imagine what we'll do is cut the one dead branch down.
leases under a year.
I'm gonna ask for a motion to approve that and move forward with the short-term.
I have a question.
Shoot.
On the two-page document of the original, restatement declarations when we voted on the rental property. 2017? Yes, the 2017 thing, right? The section 14.1. Unit homes shall not be purchased as an investment for rental purposes. However, the unit or home may be leased or rented after the owner has personally resided in the unit for a minimum of 1 year. Then the very next statement says leases slash rentals are then
Right.
limited to one lease rental per unit in any 12-month
Yeah, we
period.
already got that.
So, how can we have an Airbnb when there, you can have one in a 12-month period? That's what it, that's the way
Yeah.
I understand that to me.
Well, then those short services, short
You
services.
know what I mean?
Yep.
It's not something that these guys should be
Let's,
discussing.
get Carl to send over the letter.
I mean, make sure that, that's really what it means, and it's pretty plain, I think.
Yep.
Which would negate us having to go through this whole statement, because it says, leases rented are then limited to one lease slash rental per unit in any 12-month period.
I'd say, let's get Carl to send the letter and put a stop to it.
And make sure that that is fine.
So that makes life a little simpler.
And I believe it further on there, it actually talks about subleasing too.
Yeah, it does, I mean, it has
Yeah.
a whole bunch of other stuff on it.
Right.
I think that should cover it.
It covers a lot of the, yeah, it's a pretty blanketed,
We'll even find out the short.
we don't have that in here.
Yeah, just to make sure, because, I mean, why go down the path of redo the expense, the whole thing? And also says that they have to notify the management company in writing of the names of the tenants and the duration of the lease rental period. So, which I don't think we're getting,
To the best of my knowledge, we're not.
yeah.
So that one's easy enough. I'll call Carl
problem is that you, it's like little oak trees have sprouted, and you
Yeah.
can't weed like that. I mean,
Live oak trees.
yeah, so I don't know what,
The only way to get rid of them is cut them down until they die
just
from
cut it and put it
photosynthesis.
somewhere, but I don't think he wants to cut it with his mower.
I wouldn't.
I wouldn't either.
Lord knows I had a patch of bamboo back in Virginia, I'd mow that, I was getting a new blade for the mower every year.
Yeah.
But it's better than having it grow. So can we get a motion to approve Scott taking care of that?
I make a motion to approve Scott, take care of it.
All in favor? That's done.
I do have one question.
Shoot.
When we looked at those trees last time, we saw a big hive of bees. Has anybody looked into that?
Yeah,
Are they still- are they still there?
They're native Florida bees,
Okay.
they do not sting.
Okay, I was just wondering, because I was wondering, make sure that if we, somebody did go in there.
Oh
we didn't-
geez, are they a protected
Yeah.
species? Yeah, oh my goodness.
I just wanna make sure that where it was working, it wasn't attacked.
Well, yeah, that too, but.
That was my main concern.
I am allergic to bee stings,
Yeah.
I've had no problem going up to that
Yeah.
nest. I've been
I just
assured
wanna make sure we didn't
to-
get into an issue
Well-
with somebody getting stung and then we having some kind of lawsuit on our hands or something.
Well, yeah, and it's a known, it's like, it's a known hive
But
of
it's-
bees,
yeah,
and bees are
but
very
it's-
protected,
Since we know that.
like
they're there. Okay.
nationwide. Oh,
That's
boy,
it.
I never
I'm
thought of
good.
that.
sting. They're stingless bees.
Sure. Is there some kind of like a wildlife retrieval service that we could get
I had a
to,
bee guy go look at it,
okay,
and he just said he didn't want them for honeybees, so they don't make honey, but they do not sting, it doesn't threaten no one.
right, well, all right, but they're not protected, that's
I
the,
don't know, and I did that.
geez, I would ask, I would just see, hey, just because you said about a lawsuit and stuff like that, and like, hey, you wouldn't want somebody going, hey, I'll have to.
All right. So we got the Airbnb covered, we got the brush out, Burton covered. Last thing that I've got is, it's come up on several occasions, the lights being out down at the entrance to Cedar Run. And we found last month, thanks to Mr. Pollock, that, Eau Gallia Electric had done it in the past and was familiar with it. She didn't know where the power source was. So we got a quote from them, and all inclusive, all the lights down there at the end of the program, it's $2,543. That's part of the material. My suggestion would be that we get it done, because we don't want anybody on bicycles, we can get down there in the evenings or something.
How long did he say it takes to do it?
It's about a day's worth of work. Like everything else being done, out there, it requires the traffic not be too terrible, the weather cooperates, all the usual caveats. And it sounds expensive, but I don't know a less expensive way to get it done.
I have a question about it. It says it's removal and replace, three pole-mounted light fixtures with poles. So the big tall one that's in the
one
middle.
relative pole, and then you got the
Right, so the one in the middle, they're just gonna leave the pole, right? They're just gonna replace the fixture, right? We're not.
We're not
gonna change
keep
anything,
that
right?
pole.
Okay. Okay, I was wondering.
I'm not even sure why that pole was originally there, but.
It was for a flag, the
flag,
flag was
yeah,
always
it's a
tore up
flag.
and it was a disgrace.
Ah.
So, and that stuff done. Anybody else have anything that? Oh, yes, you do that, did you? All in favor on,
Well, we couldn't, yeah, I mean, this is the only person that found the place.
they've done it before, they're
Right.
familiar with it.
Yes.
It
Sorry,
seems
Somebody
like-
make a motion.
Yeah, we need a motion.
I did, I interrupted you.
Oh, sorry. All right. All in favor?
Tammy, did you make the motion?
Yes, I did.
All righty.
I interrupted him when he started.
Yeah, shit.
I think that's that, really. Anybody else got anything?
What about the sign, did you get a code?
Karen, did we ever get one?
I mean, we could also make an expensive way to do it, if we have a carpenter. I don't know, I'm just thinking that, like board, like a, what do you call it, like cedar board, like 4 by 10, I think they get from Home Depot, about $10. But we need some, and then like maybe 4 feet, and then you can always buy, it's like an applicant, there's ladder.
I'd rather have it real sign.
Yeah,
Nice.
that's fine.
Well, yeah.
Hey, Charlotte, can you recall the name of those people that we got the sandwich board sign from a year or two ago? Will you refer me to them? I don't know.
That's on US one, right past the Catholic church there.
Yeah, that's where it was, I'm just trying to follow the name, I don't get down that way very often.
I'll get it too. I can't remember.
Yeah, because I'm calling and asking.
Signs, something. Portable signs?
There is a, I think it's affordable signs, yeah.
Is it?
I'm-
Okay. Yeah, they're pretty good.
Yeah, it is.
They're good, good.
Seems to be good work. We can get them to look at
Oh,
it
yeah.
too. but
Carpenters out and brought them installed and replaced the wood that was used. There were signs were around 2,500 signs.
Portable signs
Just to let you know, that's what they cost around now.
Way fast
Those
signs.
they cut out
Then
on a
it's not
CNC
affordable
machine.
signs.
Uh,
I'll get you.
And that would cover that. Anybody else have anything? Shoot.
Open meeting law.
Oh, yeah, you have to, if it's open forum, you've got to adjourn the meeting first.
Oh, let's get a motion to adjourn then.
I'm motion for Jim.
Second,
All right, Richard.
all in favor?
Well, the meeting's over, they're not gonna have any.
So it's coming up on 7 months since I've been there. So thank you for everybody that's helped me out.
Of course, of
with
course.
the, windows so I've got 2 questions. So the last meeting, I volunteered to help Scott because this person who can do it for $40, we no longer volunteer him to help.
Decisions, they've already adjourned the meeting.
Here's the best way I know to do it.
I see.
I don't believe Scott's gonna be doing very
I see
much
what
of
you
it
mean.
himself, he's got to decide he wants to let go.
I only like the, I don't really like the.
I don't know what his time frame is precisely. If you want to give me your number and I find that information out, I'd be happy to call you and let you know.
Yeah, there's only a week. That's why I just want to be clear to make sure I'm making myself available for when he wants to do that. So that's still on with
Yeah, we can do that.
doing trees.
Yeah, I'll see if I'm able to do the trees.
Oh, okay. I mean, I'm volunteering, but if you don't want me, that's good too.
I will let you know if you need one, three lane or three lane.
You just got a funny step, so, now you sure you're not gonna have a heart attack?
That same thing. I'll stay away, we don't have to damn worry about it.
The second question I have is, so I've noticed as I've gone around and trying to clean up, I mean, I've still got grass in front of it, get the windows in first. So, do I need to go to the architectural, the board to get stumps ground out if they've been cut down before?
No.
Okay, so I can just do that. I apologize, I really should be, I just am not up to date on all
It's not that detailed.
of it. Okay.
Nobody reads them. If,
It's not that detailed.
that would probably fall under maintenance. You're keeping your home and your property in well maintenance. So, yeah, a stump or something like that could harbor insects and stuff, and that would fall under maintenance very quickly. That would not be,
People are not maintaining their homes and their yards.
that would easily fall under maintenance.
So subterranean termite is, I'm supposed to have that done tomorrow. That's a repair maintenance. Okay.
That's just taking.
All right.
Charlotte, you were next.
Yeah, I'm still trying to find out somebody to cut that tree down in between my house and,
Here's my suggestion. Are you talking about the smaller one that we trimmed a year or so ago?
the one that's dead, there's not a green leaf on it. It is dead, deader than a doornail. And hurricane season's coming and that tree is gonna blow away.
Are you gonna be home tomorrow afternoon, about, say about 2:30, if
That should be.
then I will stop and look again, so I know I'm talking
I
about.
know these guys have looked at it and said it was dead.
Okay,
Dick and, Jim and I guess the other gentleman,
I'll stop tomorrow, my way home from work, and look at it,
Better, the
No,
one that has the holly all in it, there's no leaves, just
mistletoe.
mistletoe. I would say holly, but they
Well,
all
some of them
say
are
mistletoe.
good.
Aren't they the same? No.
They're all pretty-
No.
Mistletoe is
Learn
poison.
something new every day.
Mistletoe is poisonous, so it doesn't
Oh.
have leaves.
Okay. I don't touch that tree.
But I don't think touching it will hurt you, but eating it will, they used to make some kind of concoction and drink it.
Yeah.
That'll kill you dead in hell.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm no expert on druids and all that stuff from 3,000 years ago, but that's what I was told.
And I know because he's the guy that comes and mows our lawn, not my lawn, but common grounds. He has trouble going around those trees. I mean, they're nice.
We'll have a look at it tomorrow.
That's the guy.
As a matter of fact, if you would, about 1:30 or so, send me a text. My memory is, I think, like most people. Anybody else?
You know, I will bring up one thing since we talked about it at the January meeting, about, members versus non-members. Now, since we've discussed this, Ms. Resch, I see, since you were voting, I was kind of curious to know, and since we only have 4 members up here, and you'd be the 5th, did we get a consensus on only members will be on the board? Or, because according to the bylaws, need not be member. According to the lawyer, must be a member. Now we're in a pickle with a director on the board who does not own a home.
We don't have that situation, and no, we're not recognizing. If you don't own a home in our neighborhood, you can't be on the board, you don't have a vote.
All right. So, have that being said, we have a member here, a director that does not own a home, does,
Under the state, right?
a life estate, so that does not own a home,
But she's in the state.
but the record owner of the home,
As I recall,
okay, well,
the attorney clarified it, and she is eligible to be on the board, and she is eligible.
so if she is eligible to be on the board, not being a homeowner,
Board since the entire Bruce board.
right, and not being a homeowner, and by the bylaws, it's completely factual, because need not be a member is stated several times. So, I see that as completely factual, but I know there was some confusion on it.
No, there really isn't, the way it read, as I recall. Again,
Okay, well, we have it right here, we have the bylaws right here.
that's fine, I don't believe we need one.
Well, you don't, I mean, we can just look at it.
Leave it live, the attorney said that she is qualified, that's the way it is. If you don't like it, then I don't know.
Well, it's not that I don't like it, it's clarification. Need not be a member.
Everyone that owns a place in this neighborhood is a member. If you don't own a home,
Okay.
tenant, if you live in some other neighborhood, you are not a member, and you have no say.
Well, now, not living in another, there's people here that live in other neighborhoods and still own homes. Right, so, sorry, you said live in another neighborhood.
I also said own a home,
Right, okay, so you have to own a home in the community.
or be listed on,
The BCPAO. The BCPAO has that information, yes. But you don't own the home, you're a grantor.
but I have control.
But you don't own the home.
For all intents and purposes, according to my lawyer, I do.
Well,
I can sell it,
that's, okay, fine, that's a different homeowners association. That's the different place with different rules. I'm worried about here.
the one we're going by is the
Here.
only qualifier, as far as we're concerned, she's good.
So non-members can be here on the board.
You're putting words in my mouth, and we're done with
She's
this.
in
Well-
the state, her name is on the state.
Right, but she is not the record owner. That's what the bylaws, the bylaws recall.
Because right now, when you're in the state, you're the one who's gonna take care of things, right, if something broken. she does that.
But that's not what our bylaws say. Our bylaws say the record owner of the home.
According to our attorney, she's good.
Okay, but,
That's the way it is.
well, fine, and she's good. So a non-member,
No,
okay, and,
Dick, let me say this one more
Okay,
time, so it's 100% clear. If you don't,
I don't want you to get mad, man. I don't want you to get mad, because you're starting, no, hold on a minute. You interrupted me with an anger.
Dick, let me finish.
Well, no, because you interrupted me with an anger.
Nicely, please,
Well, you interrupted me with an anger, and I wanted to calm down a little bit.
as calm as it's gonna get.
Well, then I don't think we can do this anymore, man. No, I don't think we need to do